Um, okay, I just finished the episode, and even though I already knew that Wes Gibbons was dead to the gurney, Chad, I'm sitting up here trying to figure out whose donuts has Annalise Keaton not bumped. Because based upon what happened between her and Bonnie Winterbottom, I think that these two have bumped donuts before. Hmm. I think Frank killed Wes. I really do. I think Frank killed Wes. The setup is real. What I don't understand is how not all of the Keating Five ended up at Annalise's house at the time that she told them to all show up. I know Asher was drunk out of his mind at the time that it happened. So he wasn't going to show up. Connor was too busy bumping and grinding with Dr. Chiropractor. Um, I'm just trying to figure out, like, who killed Wes and why? Maybe Nate killed him. Maybe Nate. And see, had I not known what happened when they said black male, the way that they set it up, you would have thought that it was Nate because Nate was the last black man you saw go into Annalise's house. If anything, Frank set off the explosives. Why? Because we saw Frank in an earlier episode set off some fireworks with that hitman that Annalise sent to find him. So I don't know. I'm just in shock. I honestly I would love for Renee to go away. I think that's her name, the ADA that's investigating Annalise and seems to think that she's better than Annalise and that if she gets Annalise out of the way, she'll be Queen Black Attorney. Girl, bye. Because you too busy playing checkers. That's why Nate dumped your ass. You running down here to the beauty shop. Girl, you know everybody in the beauty shop talks. So it's not like you would have been a secret. And stylists are loyal to their clients. Cause you don't seem like you from around these parts. You ain't about this life. But I tell you what, I hope Annalise let you catch some hands before this season is over. You need your ass beat like a Trump supporter do. Okay. And I'm not talking about everybody that support Trump. I'm talking about them people that be down there screaming out like they got Tourette's that they voted and they want to call us the N-word. Okay, that's all I'm saying. Oliver and Connor, I'm sick of their storyline. Either they together or they not. Michaela was raised somewhere in the swampy bottoms of Louisiana by Brett Butler, Grace Under Fire. So good to see her back working. She has had a tough road. Although I think she's been in some other stuff too. But only thing I ever watched her in was Grace Under Fire. And I know that she was a really good stand-up comedian as well. Wes was burnt and blistered up looking like Two-Face on Batman. I said, whoo, he crispy. And I already knew based upon the burn patterns that Wes had to have been dead prior to the explosion going off. So either Frank or Nate killed Wes. One of the two. And I think it possibly could be Nate only because he showed up. Sometimes how serial killers do it. Serial killers always show back up at the scene of the crime to see their handiwork. So he had an inside scoop. So he went to the damn morgue while the woman was doing her investigation, and there you go. But then again, Frank was standing outside the house too, which if y'all go back a few episodes when she was talking to Eve, Lord, I want to call her Jean Grey so bad. She was saying that, she really didn't have a lot of money anymore and that the house was too big for her and that she should do something about it. And so now I'm thinking that maybe she may have paid Frank to burn up the house, but was it her intent to hurt Laurel and Wes and just kill everybody? And I don't know, drive off into the sunset. Let's see, Samantha, I just watched the last 2 episodes. Don, don't be sad. He has done his media tour. We will still continue to see him just like we see Sam and apparently Rebecca too. Because she resurfaced. He said that, of course, I'm still going to be on there because they have to figure out who killed me. So there you go. Maybe it was a suicide, Don. I don't know. That's speculative. I thought it was Nate because they showed Wes in that immunity negotiation as if he was there at the time of the fire. Darn, they sure did. They set that up. Wes is too pretty to be burning up. Girl, he got on my damn nerves with his every now and then get a conscious self. Honestly, they could have taken Connor or Oliver. I wouldn't have been bothered. Catch some hate. Girl, yes, they go. She gonna fuck Renee. Is her name Renee Atwood? What's it? And then somebody on Twitter talking about, yeah, she might not be able to match her in legal, but she got that body. I was like, that flimsy, flickety body she got. I mean, I know Annalise pigeon-toed and walk hard like a dude, but come on now. She be looking good in them shift dresses. And I don't even go that way. Although apparently her and Bonnie do. Let's see, Oliver and Connor getting on my nerves. Yes. Homegirl needs to kick her mom out. I don't know. Michaela, I don't know. But she giving her a run for her money. I guess right now Trishelle talking about I ain't going nowhere. What? Don, what did you say what to? Yes, I learned from watching said he looked dead before the fire. I watched it. I can't. That's what Casey said. Dang, you gonna make me watch it again? Okay. I'm just going over some things. Because I just am really in shock this episode because I just knew he was still alive. I said, so it has to be Frank or Nate. The setup is real. Okay, Shonda Land and the writers and creators of How to Get Away with Murder, because I just want to let y'all know that Shonda did not create this show. She produces the show. One of the people that sometimes likes to come on my videos and watch my videos on YouTube tries to school me every time she can to let me know that I'm wrong. However, I had to get her together and let her know that yes, it is Shonda now because it is Shonda's name on this brand and it is Shonda's money. Producers pay. They get the money to get this stuff up. So yeah, it is. So girl, bye. Then she came on another video talking about, isn't this episode 8? No, heifer, I go and look up the episodes before I review and label my stuff. So you need to get your shit together. I'm sorry I'm going off on a tangent. Anything else y'all like to discuss about this episode of How to Get Away with Murder? Girl, wait a minute. Okay, let's talk about the fallout. Connor and Oliver hugging. Laurel and Maggie. I said, Lord, can you read the obituary for Wes? Laurel and Maggie, they loved Wes best. And then Frank talking about she pregnant. And I was like, Frank, I don't think that's your baby, dude. I think that baby gonna come out chocolate. Okay, I do. And Bonnie, that whole opening scene was intense. I was like, so you trying to say Frank is Ted Bundy-like? What kind of midterm is this? Shit, I could have passed law school if they had been given oral exams. Well, I did pass law school because I did graduate, but I could have gotten a much higher GPA. I'm trying to think. This episode was just fucking crazy. I just said, I feel so, like, odd after watching it. I don't know. And then Bonnie, I'm telling y'all, Frank got a high stroke value. Tell you that right now. You see how Bonnie was freaking out that he was about to die? I bet we're going to find out Bonnie pregnant too. I was like, I know he got an 800 credit score stroke value. Because Laura was too busy looking for that. She was calling. She was blowing his phone up like a crackhead looking for that one rock that fell between the seat cushions at her aunt's house at Thanksgiving. I'm trying to figure out what else because I was just sitting there like, and then one of my other friends that I talk to on Twitter all the time when we were watching, she was like, I'm so confused. I said, girl, me too. I said, I've been confused this whole season, but I've been watching and reviewing. Although I fell behind on my review shit. I'm tired. Don't y'all like my hair? Don't it kind of look like Annalise, only in a different color? Child, Mary J. Blige was down to the shop sewing that in, honey. I thought that was a good moment, and I thought that with her alcoholism and her sobriety, I think Renee really helped. I think that was Renee's intent. The Annalise wig. Girl, don't you do look like Annalise? I said, oh, shoot, my beach wave wigs be looking like the Annalise flow. Hey. So if I like color in mine, I don't like it just black. Any other comments on this? Let's see. Did anybody else say anything? They made us think Wes was alive. They ripped the rug out from under us. I'm never going to trust flashbacks again. Our lives will never be the same. Our lives will never be the same. Damn, y'all did. I don't know. Well, I guess we only have to wait a month. I'm like, somebody else said that. I think it was my friend Kenny. He was saying that, what? When did we have winter finales and stuff? I said, this is some new shit for me because I remember Dynasty would go off, and then it would come back every fall. It would run some episodes, and then it come. I don't know. I said I don't understand. Shonda kind of changed the game for a lot of people. ABC really started doing that more so than anything. I think cable might have inspired that too. But that's all I've got. I'll probably do a formal review of the last two episodes because I didn't review last episode. Um, but I tell you one thing, Bonnie and Laurel was shook on when Scandal started winter finales. Yeah, Scandal did too. By the way, quick question for anyone who's still on here. Did anybody watch the other show that Shonda Land produced? What was it called? The Catch? Did anybody else watch that? It really didn't pull me in. I mean, I didn't get into it. Anybody else? Samantha, Dawn? Anybody else on this thread that's still here? Shonda Rhimes, because I don't think Shonda created the show or came up with the concept. It's just that her production company is the one that puts it on. But is it even coming back? I tried to get into it, but it was too much. It was like too over the top, and I was like, I don't get it. I don't like it. I'm gonna log off. And all 10 episodes are still sitting in my DVR. So y'all almost said VCR throwback. Okay, so Dawn, it wasn't just me, because it didn't engage me at all. But I've got to go. I'm sleepy. I think I'm going to take a 30-minute nap. Good night, y'all. I'll talk to y'all later.